More bad news for Boeing. The aviation giant, which used to be one of America's crown jewels, facing a massive shakeup. CEO Dave Calhoun announcing he'll be stepping down as the company faces growing safety concerns surrounding their fleet of planes, as well as an ongoing whistleblower investigation. The announcement coming weeks after whistleblower John Barnett was found dead of an apparent suicide, which has been shrouded in mystery. Barnett was a retired 30-year quality manager who had been speaking out about the company cutting corners over the last 2 decades and was in the middle of an ongoing deposition against Boeing.
Used to be when you raise your hand and say, we got a problem here, they would say, yeah, you're right, we're going to fix it. After the merger with McDonnell Douglas, the Airbus coming on, Boeing quit listening to their employees. So every time I'd raise my hand and say, hey, we got a problem here, they would attack the messenger and ignore the message.
Boeing allegedly pulled out all the stops and tried to silence their employees from raising concerns. Barnett's lawsuit claims that after he spoke up to management, the company's response was to harass, humiliate, and make an example of him to dissuade others from pointing out their safety shortcomings. The suit goes so far as to say that his former manager recruited another supervisor to spy on him. Barnett mysteriously died earlier this month while in the middle of a court battle against Boeing. He was found dead in his truck in the parking lot of the hotel that he'd been staying at for the deposition, with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound and a mysterious paper believed to be a note on the passenger seat. Now, a close friend speaking out and saying Barnett told her he had no plans of killing himself.
He said, but if anything happens to me, it's not suicide. You know, I know that he did not commit suicide. There's no way. He loved life too much. He loved his family too much. He loved his brothers too much to put them through what they're going through right now.
Boeing telling Primetime in a statement, quote, "We are saddened by Mr. Barnett's passing, and our thoughts are with his family and friends." Boeing reviewed and addressed quality issues that Mr. Barnett raised before he retired in 2017, as well as other claims mentioned in the complaint. John Barnett's lawyer, Robert Turkowitz, joins me now. Robert, how suspicious are you of your client's death?
Well, the Charleston City Police are investigating it right now. It just didn't make sense to my co-counsel, Brian Knowles, and I, and others. He had told his mother he'd be back on Sunday. He had an appointment to meet with a good friend to have dinner on Sunday night. And he had been testifying basically as our witness on Friday, and we were going to put him back on the stand just for a short period of time on Saturday. And we were just laying out the reasons why it was a hostile work environment for him at Boeing, and we had a lot to talk about. And when we tried to get in touch with him Saturday morning, we were unable to, and I contacted the hotel and asked them to check on him, tried calling his room. They tried his room. He wasn't there. And I asked if his truck was there, and that's when they found him. So we were just shocked and devastated by it.
Have you been speaking to the local police? Is their investigation satisfactory? I mean, the gunshot to the head, a note, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, that's our feeling, too. And the Charleston City Police are investigating, and so is the coroner. That's really all I can say, and we're just waiting for the police department and the coroner to release a report on what they believe happened. I don't think that Boeing would be behind his death, okay, no matter what. I can't believe that, because John loved Boeing, and he loved the company, and what John was trying to do really was to get Boeing to change its culture and really to save the company.